I ended up getting a full ride scholarship to the University of Oklahoma. My freshman year, I became sexually active with men, with cisgender men. I decided that I needed to get an HIV test. I scheduled an appointment and I went in. A healthcare professional called me back to do the test. But before she did, she gave me a questionnaire. Some of the questions didn't really make a lot of sense. One of them was about if I was sleeping with men, or if I was sleeping with women. Didn't say anything about both. I chose to leave it blank, and when she walked in, she looked at it and she asks me, "Are you gay or not?" And so I said to her, yes, even though I do not believe I'm gay. That was easier to say at that time. She expressed or sighed very loudly, and she said, "You do know that if you continue to sleep with men, you are going to get AIDS." She walks out of the room, and I heard her actually talking to another healthcare professional. What she said was, these gay boys that come here to the university, if their mamas knew what they did. When she came back into the room, she proceeded to take my blood, and she was really rough. The tourniquet that she used, she tied really, really, really tight, and when she put the needle in, there was no countdown, there was, nothing. She turned around to leave the room, and what she said to me was, "There is another way." And she proceeded to invite me to her Sunday school church service. So that night, I went to the dorms, and I was so upset. I decided that I needed to change my major, and I decided to change it to behavioral health. After I graduated, I was able to secure a job at a queer organization here in Chicago, whose mission is to end healthcare disparities for LGBTQ plus people. It is something that I think a lot of people have experienced, especially those of us who are trans. At the end of the day, you have a lot more power than what you know. You can always change a provider. You can always report them. I don't want you to give up hope, and I definitely do not want you to ever stop going and getting tested. I don't want you to ever sacrifice your health. That happens far too often in our communities.